What's up, guys? Today I wanted to talk about how you can be a good representative of Jiu-Jitsu and why you should be a good representative of Jiu-Jitsu. So the first thing you can do if you're a competitor and you ever go out to compete, or even if you're just a hobbyist and you ever go out to compete, make sure you guys show good sportsmanship. So what does that mean? Shake your opponent's hand, shake the ref's hand, shake the other coach's hand after you're done with the match. I mean, these are things that I tell my kids, but as adults, this is something that you guys should do too. Make sure that you're going in there with the attitude of, I'm going to try my damn hardest to win, but I'm also going to be respectful of the environment that I'm in, right? I'm not going to throw a hissy fit over something trivial, okay? I'm going to make sure that I represent my school well and represent myself well. Another thing you can do, and this one's really important, guys, do your best to make new students feel welcome when they come into the school or even if they've just started training, okay? Going into a jiu-jitsu school can be a very intimidating experience, especially if someone's never done any physical contact sport like this before. So make sure that you do your best to make them feel welcome, introduce yourself, ask them what they do, get some information about their life, right? And try your best to sell them on the school, right? Obviously, that's something the instructor should be doing primarily because it's their school, but as one of their students, you can do your best to make them feel welcome and explain why jiu-jitsu has been valuable to you. Because guess what, guys? If you want to get better, you're going to need those new white belts to roll with you can implement your game on, okay? Because those new white belts become blue belts eventually and then purple belts. So every single new student that you have is someone that can potentially help your school grow and help better the environment. So make sure you put your best foot forward, make sure you make them feel welcome, and, get some information on them, talk to them. Jiu-jitsu is a community type environment where you get many people from many different walks of life, So learn something about your teammates, do your best to be kind to each other. Third, tell your friends about jiu-jitsu. Try to convince them to come try a class. Now, I know some of you guys probably rolled your eyes and you're like, oh, I've tried. They don't want to, right? That's okay. Listen, not everyone's going to come in, but if you've got some close friends in your circles outside of jiu-jitsu, you can try your best to either explain to them or at least show them through your actions and your appearance what jiu-jitsu has done for you and what it can do for them. Maybe they won't come the first time, maybe not the second time, but if you try to talk to them a few times and they say no, that's fine. Just do your best to show them through your life what jiu-jitsu has done for you. If you were overweight and you lost weight, that's a great thing you can talk about, is it helped me lose weight. If you didn't have a lot of friends and you gained a social circle through jiu-jitsu, that is also something that you can talk about. So these are all ways that you can try to communicate to people what the benefits of jiu-jitsu are. And obviously, your instructor is going to do their best to get new people to come into the school. And a lot of schools have referral programs where if you refer someone to the school and they come and try a class and they enjoy it and they sign up, then you get a referral bonus. You get a discounted membership for that month or something like that. So, there's probably an incentive for you to do that too. But just overall, the more people we get into this martial art, the more we can spread the positive culture that jiu-jitsu embodies to the overall national culture. And I think that would be a great thing. I think that would really, really help the nation. So, number 4, getting into that, right? Live a moral life inside and outside of the gym, okay? So, being a good representative of jiu-jitsu or any important aspect of your identity requires you to do your best to live morally, right? Treat others fairly, okay? Make sure that you do your best to practice what you preach, okay? If you are an advocate for something, and yet in your personal life, you don't do the things that you advocate other people do, you just come off as a hypocrite and people won't take you seriously, right? So if you're someone that preaches the value of being healthy, if you preach the value of, learning self-defense and getting good at it, then make sure you're actually taking steps to really strive towards those things. Make sure you're not only training jiu-jitsu and doing physical fitness activities that are going to make you healthy in that sense. Make sure you're eating healthy, right? Make sure you're going to the doctor regularly, right? Make sure you're getting checked up. So these are all things that we should do. We should strive to live by strong moral principles. And if we do that, then generally speaking, you'll have a meaningful life and you'll have a life where other people are attracted to you because you have a strong moral foundation and people know that they can rely on you and trust you. And there's nothing that requires more trust than rolling in jiu-jitsu when you're putting each other in joint locks and strangles and you could potentially seriously cripple someone. So that requires a lot of trust. And if you show yourself to be a trustworthy person, then people are going to welcome you into that environment and you'll have a better experience. So hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. Definitely make sure you click that notification bell. That way you guys get notified every time we have new videos. Make sure you share the video. Also, click that like button, okay? Make sure you click that like button. The like button really, really helps us in the algorithm. The more you guys click it, right, the more people see this video. That's just how YouTube works. So if you guys could do that, I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time.